Hi guys. Ouch, my elbow. How is everybody? I'm back. I'm back. I am back. As you guys can see, I've moved again. But here I am. I'm gonna pin my link down at the bottom so that will be there for you guys. I'm excited to show you guys this look today. It's gonna be like a really pretty blue. That's why I got my blue one. And yeah, so it won't be too long because I got stuff to do today. I actually have something to do. So I got my beauty blender wet. Look how big these things get. It's huge. I love it. So I'm gonna be doing the iconic palette today, you guys. I love these palettes, all of them, all three of them. I love them. Okay. So my name is Tanya Williams, and I am a beauty influencer with Farmasi, and everything I use today will be Farmasi products. But I'm just gonna go through and do what I do, and you guys can watch, and I'm gonna be giving tips and that kind of thing as I go. So if you get any value, please let me know down in the comments. You guys can say hi. You can chit chat with me while we do my makeup. And that's pretty much that. So I hope everybody's having a good week. It has been a little bit crazy, but we're getting there. Seems like life is just crazy all the time. So I come in my bedroom, so I moved everything around, but I got my living room back in order. So now I'm in here. I hope everything is set up okay and you guys can see me okay. If you can't, or it's a little bit blurry or anything, please tell me so I know. And if somebody could just comment hello down in the bottom, that way I know the comments are working, because Facebook's been a little bit grouchy lately. So that's pretty much that. Alright, so I've already went in with my VFX Pro Camera Ready Strobe Primer. And I just basically put some here and then a little bit on my forehead. And I like to do it in the middle and then work it out, you know what I mean? So, and this is more of a lotion consistency. Hi, Michelle. This is more of a lotion consistency, which I like. We do have another one that's more of a gel consistency. And if you have oily skin, you'll want to get the gel. This one, if you have dry skin or normal skin, I would prefer this one. This one's also going to give you more of a glow, where the regular gel one, it's gonna just be more of a matte type. It's gonna kind of matten it out a little bit. So yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to do CC cream or VFX. I don't know. Let's go VFX today. VFX, and this is in the shade 04. I'm pretty light, so that's me. Ooh, thought I popped it off. Michelle, I moved again. I can't stay put. I'm telling you. But I think I've finally got my life back together. Now we're ready to go. Now if my health will just cooperate, and my kids' health, because my son's not felt good. I think y'all knew that. I don't know if you did or not. And then here it's been going on for like a week. I've just been really nauseated and feel yucky, and so it's most likely the Crohn's too. So we've just been dealing with that crap, which that's pretty much what it is. Crap. Nobody should have to deal with it. Alright, so let's... Oh, that's cold. If y'all hear a humming noise, by the way, I have a little heater in my room because my room stays cold. My room and my 16-year-old's stay freezing, and then my 20-year-old, his room stays so hot you can't stand it. I opened his door a while ago and I was like, oh my gosh, it's hot in here. Opened the other one and I'm like, it's freezing. So I made them both open their doors to kind of balance it out a little bit. And it sounds like my house is going to blow over because it's so windy. So if you hear a crazy wind, that's what it is. It's ridiculous today. And I got to go out in it. I could just stay in quarantine. It wouldn't bother me a bit. I could stay home all the time and it would not bother me. But you guys see how good that covers. And I didn't use hardly any. I think not even 2 pumps. And it is good. Good job. I've moved all over the place. I've been bedroom, kitchen, living room. Now I'm back to bedroom. But I figured I could. In the bedroom, I can kind of shut the door and do it anytime I want, you know. And I'm not out there with everybody else. Alright, so this is the VFX. And I didn't put very much. If you wanted to add more, you definitely could. If you wanted to build it. And when I do build it, that second go, I try not to put a bunch here. Just because I'm going to go in with the concealer. So I don't want to put, as you age, you don't want to put a whole lot of product underneath, simply because it'll crease on you if you're not careful. So I try to, and as you guys can see, I use that scrub primer, and see how it's giving me like a glow. I like that. I think it just makes you look healthy. Michelle, congratulations on being an aunt. That's awesome. I'm glad everything went well. All right. Love that stuff, you guys. That was about a total of squeeze squirts. 3 squirts. My gosh. I can't talk. I'm just not a good speaker to begin with, so. Alright. I have got my liquid concealer. Y'all like my pretty nails? Aren't they pretty? They're color street. I am too. When you put that up last night, I was like, oh no. I'm glad they were quick about getting him out and keeping them both safe, rather than trying to wait. Alright, so I'm just gonna that looks pretty. That looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I gotta go to Wiffle. I told somebody that a while ago. Wiffle. Yep, I don't want to. Well, I'm glad they were quick. Because I think sometimes it depends on the doctor, you know. Sometimes I think they just make it harder. Oh, was he early or on time or? And I'm just bouncing this. I'm just bouncing. Because you don't want to like really rub the concealer in, you know. You just kind of want to let it lighten you up a little bit. And when I do put my concealer on, it always pulls this eye because I've got that puffiness right there. But I'm working on that. I'm using my Age Reverses eye cream. And I am going to get that luminous line. I want to try that so bad. Oh, that's his heart. He's a cutie though. Oh my goodness, he's cute. I see babies in it's like your uterus just goes, and you're like, no, 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 it ain't happening. I think women are like that though. They're like, oh, no, no, no more. I don't want no part of that. My tubes are tied and burnt and I don't want no more. But I've been a mom pretty much all my life. I had my oldest daughter when I was 18, and my youngest, now I'm 48, and my youngest will be 17 in a couple of weeks. So I've never not had babies and kids like my whole life, but I wouldn't change it for nothing though. I would not change it. Okay, so now I'm gonna just kind of pat that translucent powder just where I put that concealer. Love the smell of it. And that's just like a white. It looks white, but it will really brighten you up a little bit, and it also is really finely milled, so it's not going to crease. Remember me just talking about? So that's the good part about that. And now I'm going to go in with my shade, which is this. I think it's natural or ivory. I can't remember. It is in the shade 02. And I'm just going to pat that everywhere else. And if you don't have to do this step if you don't want to. If you like it more of that dewy finish, I just don't like the way it feels. It just feels like every time you touch your face, I don't like the feel of it. I've always liked powder. But as I get older, I have to be more careful. Because when you have a bunch of powder on and you're older, it will crease if you're not careful. And it's all on the application too. So you want to use a bit, if you even have a bigger brush than this one, you can use it. You want to use a bigger, fluffier brush when you're putting your powder on, so it's not so dense on your skin. Okay. I think I'm gonna, I don't know which one I want. This, let me see I don't know which one I want to use. This one is the 3-in-1 palette, and this one is the peach palette. Y'all see the difference? I think I'm going to go with the 3-in-1 because it's more of a pinker, and I got the pink in my shirt, so I think we'll do it. We will do that today. Yeah, baby fever. I don't need no baby fever. No. I don't want no baby fever. I'm ready to hold grandbabies, and that's it. Alright, so I'm dipping this in the 3-in-1 palette in the darker shade right here. And then you'll see you have a natural, like, divot right there. And that's what I try to go for. And you can just actually go just underneath right there. And I like to use the side of it and kind of... and then you can build it up. I love the 3-in-1. I love the peach one too. I like them both. I like it all. Who am I kidding? I like it all. I like it all. Pretty. I like this because it don't look like mud when you get finished. You guys ever used one and you're like, it looks muddy. And then I got a big old forehead, so we're going to brown it up a little bit. Just anywhere the sun would naturally hit is where you want to put it. And if you have a smaller forehead, just do your temples. Don't go all the way across. Hey, it's a good addiction to have. It's better than what you could be addicted to. I'm going to use this little, just like this, and just kind of, if you got a big nose, you can use the bronzer, go down the sides. And of course you don't want to do it too crazy, but and that will make your nose look thinner. This stuff is like weight loss on a palette right here. All right, double chin. And you can see I got one. And you can actually, if you want your jawline more defined, you can put it right there. Just make sure you're blending it, or it'll look like your foundation is too dark. So you gotta be careful. But it will carve you out a little bit. All right, next I'm gonna go in with my pink right there, and just any angled brush will work. And see, I just dipped it a couple of times, tap it off a little. And then I'm gonna go right above my blush. And I do it fairly gentle. I don't like go crazy. And if you want, you can, but just make sure you're keeping it. And that's a pretty color too. Pretty color, pretty color. And I start off light and work my way up to whatever shade I want. I'm trying to get a little extra color because I have not been outside, it seems like, in years. It's just terrible. So I forgot to put my lip conditioner on. Can you believe that? I was like, what is, my lips are dry. Look at that poor thing. I look awful. I use it all the time. I've got one over here now, and I've got one over my side of my bed. I love, you guys, I'm telling you, the lip conditioner is where it's at. And it feels so good when you put it on your lips. And if you're like me, I drink water, and it doesn't matter. Whatever I do, it don't matter. My lips stay dry. Okay, so this came out of a little Neutrogena, I can't even remember. Remember, it might have been like I don't know, but I found it. I was like, that would work really, really good for my highlights. So I need to get one of the fan brushes for it, but hey, that'll work, right? So that's what we're doing. So I just dipped it in the highlight, and I'm just gonna kind of look at that. Pretty. And then you can go down your nose. And what I like to do is do the bronzer underneath my bottom lip, right there. And then you do the highlight up here on the top. And that's a little trick, it'll make your lips look bigger. It'll make your lips look bigger. For those of you who's got little lips, I don't really have that problem. My lips are pretty big. And we also have a lip plumper that is not gonna cost you an arm and a leg. Because most lip plumpers, I don't know why, are like outrageous. But hold on, I got mine somewhere. And you could actually use it as a lip gloss. But these are so, I like it. It smells like peppermint. And you just put it on there and it plumps them up a little. I'm not going to do it today because plus I don't really need it. I got chubby lips. And so I wanted to show you guys that we do have one. I love them. The lip conditioner is my favorite. Well, one of my favorites. I can't say it's my favorite because I like everything. Let me get a drink real quick. You guys, I haven't had a soda since Saturday night. I drank my last one. So I'm trying to get off the soda, drink more water. So I've been drinking like a coffee in the morning, and then the rest of the day I drink water. But it's not been too bad because my body, I think I crave water. So, oh yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about our liquid lipsticks is they tickle. But I love them. I took a picture. The other day I sat down and I was like, okay, here's the eyeshadow looks that I want to do live, and I kind of did that. And then I went back, I had to come back because I forgot to put the lipstick with it. So I come back and I was like, okay, so I got my palette out, you know, and I'm like, okay, so I want to do this shade, and this shade. What lipstick's going to look good with that? So then I'm, you know, and in the process, I was swatching them on my hand so I could tell the true color, you know, of what it would match with the palette. So I had like all of these lines on my hand, and I'm not kidding, they said they dried while I was doing my stuff. And then I did dishes, I did housework, I did laundry, I took a shower. Gosh, I don't even remember what all I did. And they were there the next day. Like, they were still on my hand. I took a picture of it. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. They will last forever and ever and ever and ever. But I love them. But yeah, they tickle. But I love them. So you have to basically take a makeup wipe to wipe them off. And the trick is letting them dry. You want to definitely let them dry before you start touching stuff. Okay, what am I doing? I got my makeup everywhere. It's different, and I'm trying to figure it out. Alright, so. I wish I felt better. This is getting on my nerves. It's like I'm nauseated, and I'm nauseated all the time. Living on Zofran. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Nobody should have to live like this. So if anybody else out there has any autoimmune junk going on in their life, I'm sorry, I feel for you. Because it's not fun. I don't know. I think me and my son both are trying to see who's the worst right now. Getting on my nerves though. It seems like every January, I'm not kidding, every single January is when my Crohn's acts up. The worst. And it really gets on my nerves. I'm usually in the hospital, honestly. In January, that's my hospital month. So. Michelle, did they ever get you straight? What they're gonna do? My MRI come back, they said it looked good, and I'm like, I don't know, it don't make any sense. Because you don't feel like this if there's nothing going on. So, hopefully they'll figure out something. Alright, I am getting the hang of these eyebrows, y'all. And I love the pomade and the brow powder. Oh my gosh. I have been missing out all my life. And I use the little bitty angle brush, and it works so much better. Love it. It's just trying to get them to match. Nah. Well, hopefully they won't take forever. I hate waiting. I guess I hate waiting just because it's like people don't realize that while you're waiting, you're in pain, you know? And I went over to the hospital December 22nd, no lie, to get labs done, and still waiting on them. I think they lost them. I really do. I think they lost them, or they mixed them up with somebody else. So, I'm still trying to figure that out. And if they mixed them up with somebody else, that'd be kind of scary, so. Why can't? Why can't the eyebrows cooperate? I just wish they looked alike. Me too, girl. Me too. It just must be January. I don't know. People don't realize when you sit around and you feel awful all the time, it gets really hard on you emotionally, it gets hard on you physically, it gets hard on you in every way it possibly can. It's just not fun. Been dealing with this crap since, gosh, I guess I was diagnosed in 01, so 20 years almost. I'm telling my age. Well, I already told my age. I said how old. But yeah, it's not fun at all. At all. Okay, and I'll just keep a paper towel, and I try to wipe my brushes off as I go, because I am terrible. But we have a tea tree soap that everybody talks about how good it is for washing brushes. So I've got 3 of them in the house. I got them everywhere. But I usually use the Zote. It's just the bar set. It's like in the detergent aisle, and that's what I use. But I guess the tea tree would be really good, especially if you break out and stuff. So that would be good. But yes, I feel you, Michelle. I am right there with you. And now I'm just going to dip back into my powder just a little bit. I always forget to clean my brushes. I need to get better at it. And you guys, honestly, if you wanted to, you could throw on some mascara and some of that lip plumper or a lip gloss, and you could be done right now. I mean, you could. That's all. That's all you need to do. I gotta keep track of the time, because I got to go. I love the tea tree, and I got the little sponge. I got the little sponge, and I've been washing my face with the tea tree, and then I've been using the calendula. I used to say calendula. Still not sure. But if you got dry skin in the wintertime, that stuff is amazing. Amazing. And it smells so good. And I got me a hand cream too, so I use that. I got it all. I love it all. I love it all. I'm telling you, I'm addicted. I am addicted. Speaking of addicted, let's talk about the struggles. I'm gonna use the color struggle if I can find it. This one, right there, and I'm gonna use that for my transition color. I love that one. It smells so good. I've been wanting to try all of them. Then I noticed my 16-year-old's getting a lot of blackheads, so I've been wanting to get him the charcoal line. I've got so much. And then 2 more skin lines coming. Skin care lines, I guess, not skin lines. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't imagine what they'd be. We got everything. We already got everything. I can't imagine what else they're going to give us. So, I will definitely be telling that. I'm excited. And just blend if you get too much. I always get one darker than the other one. And this is in the shade Struggle. And I just like using it on my lip. My daughter started using the tea tree and she's like, it's making me break out. She was getting so, I'm like, it's pulling all the gross, nasty stuff out of your skin. It's supposed to do that. Keep washing, keep giving it time. After it gets all the nasty out, keep using it, and then you'll see the results. I think a lot of people do that though. When they get like a skincare or a new skincare line, they think that they're going to use it and just clear up, but they don't realize that that all that nasty, it's going to pull all that stuff out first, and all the toxins and all that. So if you're watching and you've tried a new skincare line and then quit doing it because that happened, it's really supposed to do that. So don't freak out. All right, now I'm going to use, oh y'all, my stomach is killing me. I'm so irritated right now with my body. If anybody else sees a 1972 model, please let me know. Or newer. I don't want to go older. Or newer. Because I'm telling you, I'm about over it. It's for the birds. I'm trying, for some reason in my, that it always looks like it's splotchy, but it's not. When I look in the mirror, it don't look that way. But in my phone it does. I think it's freckles. I think that's what it is. Okay, so I'm going to use the shade Crush. That's like this gold looking one. And I'm going to use it down on my lower lid here. We're going to see how it does. And then if I need to, I will get it wet. I think that's going to be okay though. This is a little bit different than what I usually do. But I wanted to try it and see how it would work. Alright, now I'm going back to the Struggle Bus. It's called Struggle. This would actually be a really pretty look for the 4th of July, now that I'm thinking about it. I guess some people are doing the patriotic thing today. I have no thoughts on that. I have no thoughts at all on that. Alright, moving on. I am going to put just a little bit of the mermaid up underneath my eyebrow. Lighten that up a little bit. And I'm going to put it over here in the corner. That's pretty. Pretty. And I'm not too worried about it being kind of neutral looking, because I'm getting ready to do what's going to make it pop. Are you excited about it? Let's see. I need a little bitty, not that little. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to use this one. This is like a super little brush. And y'all ready? I'm going to dip it in this sapphire. And that's the pretty blue. And then I'm going to go underneath here. and just give it a little pop. And I like doing this because it kind of makes your eyes pop, but it's not like a full-on 80s glam look, you know? So I like doing it this way. And it's a little different. So you can do that. If you want it a little thicker, you can get like a thicker, you know what I mean, like a more thick brush, and just kind of buff it out a little bit more. And just kind of give it a little more color. And then I'm going to go in with a blue eyeliner, pencil liner, if I can find it. Like I said, I've moved everything. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to use the blue liner. And just kind of, my eyes will cooperate. Just like that. I don't know what that was. I think I'm liking this. Look. And see how it just makes your eyes pop. And then you can go back. Oh, my belly hurts, y'all. Look at belly ache. I don't know if I want to brighten that up again. Let's see. I'm the world's worst for brushes. Can't find what I want. I'm gonna go back in with the crush and just kind of pat that on. And you can always get your brush wet, and that's really gonna make this shimmer. So if you wanted that extra pop, you could do that. And I always have to go back after because it was like this one's real light and then this one's darker, so I'm just darkening it up a little bit. That would be pretty for 4th of July, wouldn't it? Alright, so now mascara. I think I'm going to use I'm feeling rough. Ugh. My Zen's drying out. I have a new one, but I don't I don't want to open it yet. I'm gonna do the double lash. It's this one. I'm gonna shake it up. And if you think about it, I always forget, and I really don't have enough going on to do it. But a lot of women will like put their mascara, like set it between their legs or in their bra, between their, in their cleavage. Or you can do it under your arm. You can do it wherever. But you can do that, and it will like warm it up a little bit before you use it. And it really goes on even better. No, I don't have Limitless yet. And I want it. My poor husband. Like, I want this. I want that. I want this. I want that. I want it all. Alright, so this one is cool. It has that mascara wand, and then if you put this one back on, and then you open the pink, you have another one. So cool. So this one gives you length. This one gives you volume. So let's do the length one. And if you look down, it's going to help from making a mess. I make a mess no matter what I do because I'm just messy. But when you put that lighter shadow, like right behind your lashes, it's going to make your eyelashes really pop. When you have a darker eyeshadow, it kind of is hard for your lashes to be more noticeable. So that's why I like putting a lighter color down. And that, see? That's how I do that. But look at the difference in my eyes. That's crazy. Love it. I don't think do you have the Limitless? Do you like it? Got one hair that keeps trying to. Go crazy. Yeah, I need to get it.
Look what God gave us, how perfect He made us.
I knew he was going to do that. I forgot to turn my sound off. I think my wonky lashes is finally starting to fix itself. Well, maybe not. Ouch. Poke my eye out while I do it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. I need them all. I'm trying to get them all. But seems like every time I get it, they keep coming out with more stuff. I'm like, come on, y'all. You're killing me. But everything that we have is amazing, so it's good stuff. My hair keeps going in my lashes. I know. It's pitiful. Pitiful. I fall all the darn time. I'm getting hot with that fan blowing on me. It was hot in here. It's supposed to cut off when it gets hot, but I don't think it's cut off. Burning up. Now I'm going back in with the length again. I ain't kidding, Michelle. That lash is crazy. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like it's nuts. See it? Go around. Goes off to the left. And then I'll wipe that before I thought about it. So I had to fix that. That'll be alright. It'll be alright. I swear I sleep on them or something. Okay. Lipstick. I'm going to use this lip liner. It is in the shade 226. It's like a pink. I guess we'll just have wonky lashes. Not for long though, right? Okay, so that's pretty. That's just like a pink shade. Oh my gosh. I hope this matches that. I guess we'll find out. We will find out. I'm trying to wipe most of it off because you really don't need a lot. Yeah, when that happens, I'm gonna have a lot to learn. Okay. So that looks pretty. That's Nude Essence. And I like this shade because it is a darker, but it's still kind of natural, you know. And then you just let it dry. So I'm gonna go over it with my 3D. I love this 3D too. They're just not wanting to curl. I need to start curling them. Oh my gosh, y'all. My tummy hurts. Okay, so that is that. Easy, easy, easy. And I'm going to use my time locker. This is going to, ow, stomach. It's a fixer spray. It's for all skin types. It is, when you spray it on, it's going to help your makeup stay all day long. So if you get up in the morning and you're going to be gone all day, but you want everything to stay, you want to use it. No, I didn't. I was going to. That happened quick. Okay. Yeah, that happened pretty fast. I was like, woo, y'all better hurry. And then I looked again and I was like, never mind. Too late. Alright, so that is that, y'all. I've lost a couple of my brushes. I don't know where I put them. But it's different. I like it because you're not having to put the bright shade up top, and you can kind of just do a pop down on the bottom, and you can do it with blue, green, purple, whatever. And my shirt's got like the pink and the blue in it, so it kind of pulls it together. I'm kind of liking it. So that is that, and I'm going to do my best to be here tomorrow. I'm going to do my best. But yeah, I'm going to get off here and get to town and get my junk done. No, you're good, Michelle. I'm glad you got you one. I'm glad you got you one. You'll have to let me know if you like it. Next time I bet they'll have more, since they dropped that fast. But yeah, I'm gonna get off here and get my business done, and I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow, God willing, and the creek don't rise, right? All right, bye y'all.